Audio is often referred to as half the picture because it plays a crucial role in enhancing our overall sensory experience. Sound has a powerful ability to evoke emotions and create a mood. Think about the difference between a thrilling action sequence with loud motorbike sounds or a peaceful scene with calming music. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the Comica VM30. Hey, what's going on, my friends? I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic. And yeah, this is looking a little bit funny right now because we're actually testing the Comica VM30 against my Shure SM7B. This is an interesting test because the Shure is actually connected to my Zoom F3, which is 32-bit float, whereas this Comica VM30 is actually wireless. This is not connected to anything, but obviously it's connected to the receiver via that wireless connection directly into my A7 IV. So it is very difficult to compare these two when it comes to quality because Shure SM7B into the Zoom F3 32-bit float is very difficult to beat. And I mean, it would probably sound better if I actually connected the VM30 directly into my Zoom. But this is how the audio actually sounds like in comparison to my usual audio setup. And what we're actually going to be discussing today is the versatility of this microphone. The only reason why I said yes to this one is because it's completely different to all the other microphones that I've actually tested. And predominantly in this video, I just want to show obviously what this microphone can do, obviously all the pros and potentially any cons that it has as well. But the one major feature is this wireless transmission. Like, it's incredible, but let's go into depth of obviously what you get inside the box. So the rest of the video will be the audio from the Comica VM30. Enjoy. So the Comica VM30 is a supercardioid condenser wireless shotgun microphone. It records at a 48 kHz sample rate and has a 24-bit depth to give high fidelity and sound quality. It has a range of up to 100 meters with less than 20 milliseconds of latency. In the box, you get the shotgun mic and receiver, a TRS to TRS cord, a TRRS to TRRS cord, a USB-C cord, a shock mount, a mic holder, a foam mic sock, and a dead cat. All this for a very budget price of $189 US. Obviously, the key benefits of this microphone is that it's wireless. I don't really know if there's anything that comes close, especially when it comes to this price. The price baffles me of how they're actually able to pump out the quality that this microphone has for this price. It's wireless, but you can also have it wired. So wired connection generally is a little bit stronger, better, slightly better quality, but you do have that versatility of it being wireless. So if you do want to have a microphone in a very, very awkward position, you literally can put this there and have a nice wireless connection. Or you can utilize this for talking head pieces. You can utilize this for interviews, above the person. You can also have this for podcasts if you really want to as well. But you can also attach this to your smartphone because it does have a TRRS adapter that you can plug directly into the smartphone. I mean, hey, it's a pretty crazy sort of smartphone microphone, but hey, the options are there if you really wanted to. Hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm Amber.
How's your prep going?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm smashing it. Just had lunch with Kangaroo.
What's the hardest thing about prep?
Probably
Wait, what are you prepping for?
prepping for a bodybuilding comp.
Oh, bodybuilding. What's the hardest thing?
Just not being lean yet. I want to be lean. I'm not yet. It takes time.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, pretty hungry. Yeah, yeah, pretty hungry.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Awesome.
And this is pretty much what it's going to be sounding like when vlogging. So this is just with the regular foam sock on top. There is a light bit of wind, but obviously you will use the dead cat if you want to try and reject some of that wind, which we'll put on right now. So I've placed the wind-sock on now, so it is going to be better when it comes to the wind reduction and just sound a little bit more clearer. But I'm going to switch it to the ECM B1M. So this is Sony's obviously best microphone when it comes to putting it into the hot shoe. Now this is Sony's ECM B1M, and what does it sound like in comparison to the Comica VM30? Now the differences are pretty minimal when it comes to outdoors and vlogging. Now, like all microphones these days, the safety track is extremely important, and this one does have it. So essentially the safety track just records one at your normal level, and then a second track, I think it's -6 decibels below, which is really important because if you do end up clipping your audio, it's not really usable. I try and have my audio a little bit lower in case there is any clipping, but now obviously with my Zoom F3, it's 32-bit float, so clipping actually isn't even a thing anymore. But if you do want to record directly in your camera, that's where the clipping can become an issue, and safety track is extremely important to have. So I think one of the best things about this microphone right here is that as soon as you plug it into that 3.5 audio jack and you turn your camera on, it's going to turn directly on, so you're not going to be in those situations where you completely forget to turn it on, or you forget to turn it off and it goes completely flat and then it's pretty much useless. So that is a really big plus for this microphone. Also, when it comes to my style of filming, I can connect this directly through my FX6 as well, because I can go to 3.5 out directly into my XLR, so I can actually use this as a sort of documentary filmmaking audio pickup. But there are so many different use cases for a shotgun microphone like this. And honestly, when it comes to interviews, I love shotgun miking directly above the talent. It seems to be so much more crisp than lav mics. But you know, when it comes to interviews, I still lav mic my talent up because it is best to have two audio options as opposed to just one. Now, I think one of the smart things as well is that this microphone has gain control. So it has a gain control from 0 to 10, but also the receiver has a gain control from -12 to +12. So there is a massive range that you can actually utilize this. But the one thing that I did find is that I pumped up the gain on the shotgun microphone, but turned down the gain on the receiver, because when I actually first tested it, I think the gain was actually quite high on the receiver and this was really low, and it was quite noisy. There was a lot of background noise, a lot of hissing, but you know, boosting the signal in this has been much better, obviously with that audio quality. Okay, so we're doing a bit of a test. We've got 0 on the receiver and also 0 on the transmitter on this. And it's 16 inside the Sony camera, and it doesn't look like it's clipping, so it looks pretty decent. What's the audio quality sound like? Okay, so I've put this the receiver on -6, and I've got the transmitter on 10. So I've boosted this really high, and obviously brought it down inside the receiver, and the camera is still on 16. So what does this sound like? I think it's going to be a little bit more clearer. So who exactly is this microphone for? Well, it comes down to a few different things. You could obviously do it for interviews like this. If you are the presenter and you're talking to someone next to you, pass the microphone over and pretty much you can hear their voice because it's wireless. And you can put this onto a boom microphone, so interviewers or YouTubers as well. So you can put this onto the top of your camera just like a regular shotgun microphone. So it pretty much caters for almost anyone. It's literally an all-in-one. It does everything, gives you the most amount of value, and obviously the best thing is it sounds really, really good. So overall, when it comes to this microphone, it has to be one of the best, if not the best, when it comes to the price and the features that it offers. Like, it literally compares to microphones 10 times the price that it actually is, which completely baffles me. I don't understand how they're making it so cheap, yet the quality is so high. And audio is just one of those things that you don't really want to spend, you know, really cheap on, because audio has to be perfect. You can get away with watching, you know, pretty average video, but when it comes to average audio, you just can't watch a video with average audio. And obviously this is highly recommended by me. I absolutely love this thing and just that versatility. And from now on, I'm actually going to be utilizing this for my interviews, because when I actually have dual cams, I'll record audio into one camera, which will have the shotgun mic, and I'll record audio directly into another camera, which will have the lav mic. So I do have those two audio options there, and this one is just absolutely incredible when it comes to quality. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. That would be amazing. Let me know in the comments below if you really liked this microphone, if you thought it sounded pretty decent. And yeah, a link will be in the description below if you do want to check this one out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Let's get it.